You've probably heard a lot about water sampling and the importance of the correct techniques, but what does the process actually look like? We're going to show you how to take a water sample from a hand pump, from preparing your equipment, to taking the sample, to transporting it to the lab. Step 1. Prepare before visiting the sampling location. Step 1 begins before you even leave for the field to take your samples. You need to review your water quality testing lab's instructions, and it's important to use a checklist to make sure your sampling kit is complete, clean and packed right. Let's see what it's important to have in your kit. In my kit today I have pens, a permanent marker, bottle labels, a GPS, a pH conductivity meter, deionized water, a cooler box, ice packs, sample bottles, soap, drinking water, a first aid kit, sunscreen, insect spray, sunglasses, a hat, a jacket, a phone, my ID card, gloves, and a map. Which items you pack will depend partly on where and how you are sampling. Step 2. Interact with the landowner respectfully. Got it. Really good to meet you. Thank you. I just wanted to explain a little bit about what we're doing today. So we want to take... You arrive at the site where you plan to take samples. When you arrive at the site, it's important to interact respectfully with local people, such as the landowner or the village head. And when they're finished, we'll put them in the cooler box and take them to the lab. And I also just wanted to check and confirm your details here. Make sure that we've got all your name and address correct, because when we've finished with the samples, we'll send you the results so that you can see what the water quality is like. And we're also over here at the moment, and we're going to be moving on to your neighbour's area, taking some more samples there, so that we'll do the same work in that part of the world as well. So I hope all of that sounds okay. We'll maybe be 10-15 minutes at the most. Okay. Is that okay? Really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Once you've explained what you're doing and have gotten permission, you can begin to lay out your supplies. Step 3. Get GPS coordinates. Before you begin to gather samples, you need to fill in details of the site on the field sheet, including its GPS location. Don't forget to write down the GPS datum too. In this case, it's WGS 84. Step 4. Put on gloves and/or wash your hands well. Step 5. Purge the well by pumping the hand pump. If the well hasn't been used for a while, we should pump a few buckets full so we make sure the water we're pumping is representative of the groundwater and not water that's been sitting in the pipes and the well all that time. Step 6. Check pH and EC. Fill a clean bucket or container and check pH and EC until the reading stabilizes. Make sure you give the pH meter enough time to stabilize. Write these readings down on the field sheet. Step 7. Obtain uncontaminated samples. Carefully open the laboratory-approved, labelled and numbered sample bottles and fill them from the flowing spout. Be sure not to touch the top or cap of the bottle or the pump spout. Make sure the cap is placed upside down on a clean surface or held in the other hand before replacing it on the bottle straight after filling. Step 8. Check the labels and put the samples in the cooler box with ice. Make sure the labels are secure on the bottles and put the bottles in the cooler box with ice packs, not loose ice. Note the sample number, date and time on the field sheet. Now the samples are ready to be taken to the lab. If we're sampling for chemistry, the samples need to be kept at 4 degrees Celsius, not frozen, and they need to be at the lab within 7 days. But if we're sampling for E. coli or other microbiological parameters, they need to be kept at 4 degrees Celsius and they need to be at the lab within 8 hours. Remember not to open the cooler box as you travel to prevent it from warming up. Safe travels, and we'll see you at the lab. This video is produced under the USAID Bureau for Humanitarian Assistance funded ProWash Award. For more information and to download additional resources on water quality monitoring and other WASH-related topics, visit fsnnetwork.org/pro-wash.